Hey everybody, John Murphy, CSSI. Hey, I wanted to show you our new calculator that we have just created. So if you go to costsegcalc.com, that is going to forward you to our web page here and just scroll down. I've got this on a 9:16 format so it can go up on YouTube. So it'll spread out a little further, more horizontally on a desktop computer. But let's take a look at, let's see, for example, let's do a medical office building. Plug in your asset type, 37% tax rate or whatever your tax rate is. If it's 35%, put in 35%. The building cost is your the purchase price minus the land value plus improvements if you've done improvements. So let's just take a simple way of maybe you spent $2.5 million for a medical office, 500,000 is for the land. So now you've got a building cost of $2 million. One more zero, and let's say you put that into service in September of 2025. So that's eligible for 100% bonus depreciation. And the tax year, of course, is going to be 2025. We're going to do it. We're going to run the calculation. Boom. This is what it shows. Let me minimize myself here a little bit so you can see this. So we're showing on the left side says a conservative estimate that we're to generate $392,133 in an increased accumulated depreciation expense. On the higher end, it could be as high as $610,000. So what this means is on the low end, by the way, that's roughly about 10% of the properties we study with this kind of basis would end up at about $400,000 in a depreciation expense. So that's the low end. The high end, this is going to be probably about 20 or 25% of our buildings might end up at the higher end, about 610,000. So that's phenomenal. Of course, when you compare it to straight line depreciation that you're going to get, you're only going to pick up about $15,000 this year for depreciation. But if you do cost segregation, you're going to get somewhere between $400,000 and call it $600,000. And at a 35% tax rate, I think is what I put that in. That is somewhere you're looking at something like $130,000 to $200,000 in tax savings if you do cost segregation. If you'd like an actual estimate of what it would cost to do this, this is a phenomenal way to generate some tax savings and get tax benefits for your building. I'm John Murphy. I represent CSSI. I work all over the United States. You can find this calculator at costsegcalc.com. You can follow me on my blog at costsegbuilding.com. Reach out to me on LinkedIn. We'll talk to you soon. See ya.